Good evening everyone, we are Group 2 from MC017 and today we will be presenting our PEST analysis on the impact of COVID-19 on the airline industry for the course BAFP 2143 Economics for Business. The airline industry is one of the most important sectors in the global economy. However, it was also one of the industry most severely affected by the COVID-19 pandemic. Travel restriction, border closure, health regulations, and changing consumer behavior caused a significant decline in passengers' demand and disrupted airline operations worldwide. Therefore, it is important to analyze the airline industry during and after that pandemic to understand how it responded to these challenges and adapt to a rapidly changing environment. Before we begin our presentation, I would like to introduce the members of Group 2. Firstly, let me introduce myself. I am Dineshwari, followed by Fatin Nasira, Loshini, Nirosha, Nisha, Nurul Zahira, and Steven.
Good morning everyone. The airlines industry is an important part of the global transportation sector. It plays a major role in connecting people, supporting tourism and facilitating international trade. However, the COVID-19 pandemic created significant challenges for airlines worldwide, including the travel restriction, border closure and sharp decline in passenger demand in the report. We use the best analysis to examine how political, economic, social and technology factors affect the industry during and after the pandemic. We will discuss the recovery process and further outlook of the airline industry. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Steven and my matrix number is MC2501326661. Today, I briefly discuss the airline industry, the importance and the impact of COVID-19. The airline industry is a major global transportation sector that connects people and goods worldwide. It supports the tourism, international trade and economic growth through the passengers, transport, air cargo services and the aircraft maintenance. Before COVID-19, the industry served around 4.5 billion passengers and supported millions of jobs globally. However, the pandemic caused a significant drop in air travel, leading to revenue losses, flight cancellations, and workforce reductions. Despite these challenges, air cargo services grew, and airlines adopted digital technologies such as contactless check-in and AI customer service. This industry began recovering in 2021 as travelers' restrictions were lifted. In conclusion, COVID-19 highlighted the need of the resilience, innovations, and adaptability in the airline industry. That's all from me. Thank you.
Now I will be presenting the political factors that influenced the airline industry during the COVID-19 pandemic, along with their strengths and weaknesses. Political factors had a major impact on airlines because governments introduced various policies and regulations to control the spread of COVID-19. Firstly was the implementation of travel restrictions, including border closures, flight bans, quarantine requirements, and limits on non-essential travel. These caused a sharp decline in passenger demand and forced airlines to cancel many flights. Governments also introduced healthcare policies to ensure safer air travel. Airlines were required to follow strict health protocols such as mandatory mask wearing, COVID-19 testing, vaccination verification, enhanced aircraft sanitation, and countless boarding procedures. Airlines like AirAsia and Singapore Airlines adopt this to restore passenger confidence. Next, governments provided financial assistance to support the aviation sector. For example, the United States introduced CARES Act, while Malaysia implemented wage subsidy programs to help airlines retain employees and continue operations during the crisis. There were two main strengths of these political measures. First, government financial aid helped airlines survive severe revenue losses and prevented large-scale job cuts. Second, healthcare and safety regulations improved public confidence, encouraging passengers to travel again once restrictions were hence. However, for weaknesses, strict travel restrictions significantly reduced airline revenues and disrupted international operations. Next, changing travel policies and inconsistent regulations between countries created uncertainty, making it difficult for airlines to plan schedules, manage resources, and forecast future demand. In conclusion, political factors played a crucial role in both supporting and challenging the airline industry during the pandemic, highlighting the industry's strong dependence on government decisions. Thank you.
COVID-19 had a significant economic impact on the airline industry. First, in terms of economic trends, the global recession caused by the pandemic reduced air travel demand as countries imposed lockdown and travel restriction. Airlines experienced major revenue loss and many relied on government's financial support to survive. However, recovery began when vaccination programs expanded and borders reopened. Second, consumer spending pattern changed. Many people faced income uncertainty and reduced spending on non-essential activities such as vacation and air travel. Instead, they focus on necessities like food and healthcare. After restrictions were lifted, leisure and domestic travel increased, creating a new opportunities for airlines. Third, COVID-19 disrupted the airline supply chain. Airlines experienced delay in aircraft parts, maintenance service, and new aircraft deliveries. This increased operational costs and reduced efficiency. For example, Malaysia Airlines faced shortage of aircraft parts and labor, affecting flight operation. Fourth, labor market change occurred as airline implement layoff, unpaid leave, and salary reduction. Pilot, cabin crew, and airport workers were among those affected. During recovery, airline faced labor shortage because many experienced workers had left the industry. Overall, the strength of the airline industry include recovering passenger demand, growth in domestic tourism, increased cargo service, and greater use of digital technology. However, weakness remain including economic uncertainty, rising operating costs, and the slow recovery of business travel.
Good day, my name is Neosha. My matric number is MC230321467. Today I present the social factor affecting the airline industry during COVID-19. Firstly, travel behavior changes significantly due to fear of infection and government restriction, and many people reduced traveling. Passengers also shifted from the international to domestic flight and priority safety and cleaner and flexible booking. Secondly, business travel declined because company adopt remote working and virtual meeting, reducing in demand for premium airline services. Then social value evolved. People now focus more as in travel and are increasing concern about environment, turn sustainability, which pressure airline to the adopt eco-friendly practice. In addition, customer expectations have increased. Passengers expect clear communication, transparency, and better service, while also appreciating airline staff effort during challenging times. Overall, these changes create more opportunities such as growth and domestic travel, and challenges include reduced business travel and higher customer expectation. Thank you.
Good day everyone, I'm Misha Jairaman. My metric ID is 250133524. Today I will be presenting the technological factor affecting the airline industry. The airline industry has invested heavily in technology with global IT spending exceeding $35 billion. Key technologies include artificial intelligence, which is AI, the Internet of Things, IoT, cloud computing, and biometric system. These technologies help airlines improve efficiencies, enhance customer experience, and support sustainability goals. Some important industry-specific technologies are facial recognition for faster passenger processing, personalized mobile application that offer customized service, and AI-powered flight optimization software that reduce fuel consumption and carbon emissions. These are several strengths of these technologies. They improve airport efficiencies through automated check-in, reduce operating costs through smarter route planning, and decrease dependence on labor through self-service kiosks and automated baggage system. However, these are also challenges. There are also challenges. Airlines face system integration issue, high technology upgrade costs, and increasing cybersecurity risk due to the large amount of customer data stored digitally. In conclusion, technology plays a vital role in improving airline operation and competitiveness. But airlines must effectively manage causes, integration challenges, and cybersecurity threats to fully benefit from digital transformation. Thank you. That's all from me.
Hi, my name is Fatina Jarabin Maniza. My metric number is MC240126400. So my part is I will explain about overall analysis, the past analysis of the airline industry during COVID-19. So first of all, under political factor, travel bans and border closure greatly reduced flight, while government financial aid helped airlines to survive. Secondly is for economic factor, passenger demand dropped, causing major revenue losses. However, cargo service and domestic flight actually supported the recovery. Thirdly, under social factor, health concern changed travel behavior. People became more careful about flying, and leisure travel recover faster than business travel. And lastly, technological factor, airline increased the use of contactless check-in, AI services, and digital tools to improve safety and efficiency. Overall, despite many challenges like policy uncertainty, rising costs, and labor shortage, airline industry show resilience by adapting through cargo expansion, digital transformation, and focusing on domestic market. That's all from me. Thank you.
In conclusion, the COVID-19 pandemic had a major impact on the airlines industry, affecting operation, revenue, and passenger demand. Despite the challenges, airline adapt by the introducing new technology, improving operational effectiveness, and exploring alternative revenue sources such as a cargo service. Although the industry has showed the strong significance of recovery following the lifting of the travel restriction, challenges such as raising fuel price and labor shortage and sustainability concerns still exist. Moving forward, airlines must be continue the innovative solution and environmentally responsible to ensure the long-term success. Thank you.